walk on a beach?
An actual beach? What is this? Oh my goodness, this is so strange.
There are flowers.
Welcome to California, everybody. This is so surreal.
Welcome aboard Cygnus, our vintage West Sail 32.
We're taking time away from the bustle of life and exploring the world on a sailboat. I'm Lindsey.
And I'm Danny.
And this is our journey from here to out. Good morning, you guys. We are just leaving Charleston Marina and are headed out through the bar. So this is our third bar crossing, I believe now, and today the restrictions are for boats 24 foot and under, which of course we're 32, so we're fine. And swell is said to be 6 to 8 feet with the tips at 4 to 6. So should be a little adventure and should be pretty calm. We're in pretty flat water right now. I'll show you. Just on the lookout for lobster pots or anything like that that could seriously get in our way as far as, you know, being able to motor. Here's the view from up front. You can see we're staying between the buoys. There's our green. And our red's way out there to the left. Here's a bonging, our bonger.
Look beautiful from up there?
It looks beautiful. The waves are smashing gorgeously against the bar.
Fantastic. It's gonna be an epic crossing.
I'm just nervous. I'm new to this whole thing, and no one else is doing it, so that means
Danny's nervous about the bar.
we're pioneers, love. Let's go with that.
Charlie, are we pioneers? Pioneers, love. Pioneers! This is Danny's favorite way to drive the boat.
It takes the least amount of work. And my legs are much more sturdy than my arms.
Alright, we're finally getting into the waves of this bar.
Oh, it's kind of relaxing. It's amazing they have a restriction on this. As I say, probably before we hit the worst of it.
Wait,
but it just started.
Up there, but I can't tell if it's a bird or a lobster. I think it's a bird. It's a bird.
Okay, good.
That's one of the adventures of this, is you don't know. Is it a bird? Is it a lobster pot? I don't know.
Is it a cup like it was earlier?
Is it a cup?
Like a little styrofoam cup floating along. And I was like turning all around the waves until I'd miss it.
And it was a cup. Thank you, litterers of this world.
Nuts.
So pretty. If you wanted to surf on rocks, it would be a surfer's dream. Off to starboard, we have the other point of the bar. You can see waves rolling in and hitting that one. Oh, look at that beautiful spray. My goodness, so pretty out here.
And I'm just riding this thing along. So how does it feel like, Linz?
It feels like it's a mix between a roller coaster and, like, you know, when you're driving a car fast on really choppy hills and you get that like stomach up the side.
Yeah.
Kind of feeling, yeah. It does that on the way down sometimes. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
But it's definitely the back and forth. You can hear things banging inside and falling off, even though we secured everything down. Yeah, that's how it goes.
The rest of the bar crossing was uneventful, and we passed the last buoy marker and headed south along with a slow 8-foot swell.
This meant our boat was yawing, as you can see from the up and down motion in the video.
Well, dang it. It's a beautiful sunset, and everything's wonderful, except for there's no wind. But more importantly, Lindsay's feeding the fishes too much. I don't want her to do that. Not happy, Lindsay. Weird, because she doesn't get seasick, and neither do I, really. We haven't really yet, but now we are getting seasick, or she's getting seasick. I'm not getting seasick. I'm just getting distracted because our course is looking horrible all of a sudden. And so I have to take this thing off, which is our backup autopilot, and I have to turn back to the right. But we have a nice sunset. How you doing, Linz? It's like it's shaking you. It's like, give me your milk money.
Yep, I have nothing left to give.
She's all given out.
I fed all the fish.
Every fish in the ocean
Every fish in the ocean.
that she can feed. Mother Nature, take it and be happy. And give me my wife back.
So gorgeous out there. Yeah, and we're like rocking temperature in the air. Interestingly, last night was clear, but there was low-lying fog across the ocean, and so we got to hit that and got really wet, which was interesting. And you have to like peer around the boat to see what's going on. Oh, Danny said even his the touchscreen on his phone wasn't working with bare hands because of the wet. Otherwise, there was some phosphorescence in the water, and that's pretty cool to see this far south. I didn't know if it would stay with us. And it's beautiful. You can just see it ripple underneath the boat as we go through the water at night. And the stars are perfect. You get to chart your way by the stars, which is pretty cool. Dawn is here, the sun is up, and we are sort of sailing on. Mostly motoring, but we have the stay sail up, and she's going to tell us when we can put up the rest of the sails, depending on when the wind is steady enough to actually take us someplace at a good knot, because we need to be going along at about a 3.9 knot speed in order to make it to Crescent City before sunset, which would be ideal. We can pull in after dark if we have to, but we prefer to come in at the day.
And we're into California! And it looks a little more mountainous, but it's still very similar. Oh, there's a little duck flying in the water. He's just flopping. Probably fighting to get a fish. What a murderer. Circle of life, though. All is well in the circle of life. But there's no wind. Look at those flags. They're dead as doorknobs. I think that's the saying. So we have been motoring almost this entire trip from Coos Bay to Crescent City, and it has been pretty boring, except for the fact that Lindsey's been seasick. I've been on watch most of the time. She's taken a couple shifts, and that's about it. So I just run down, sleep, try and catch up on myself and food, and she kind of just here and make sure the boat doesn't go anywhere crazy. What I'm working on right now, though, is I'm on shift, is the auto tiller. So we have two of them. This one down here, which is the original Simona, and we have this one, which was our backup. Sometimes works. And I just got the brilliant idea. Should have done this before. Let's check what the settings are on the other one, which you have to like hold down two buttons and wait for it beeps, and then push another button to change to a different setting. It's kind of, you have to have the manual, very handy. But I figured it out. I got the settings the same. I played with the settings first, and it was funky, but the settings were very different. And now the settings are the same, so that's actually keeping us on course, which is lovely. This guy does work, not just sometimes works. This guy still is broken, but we got a way to fix it, so probably be another project while we're bored here. There is, it looks like St. George's Lighthouse over there in the distance, and some mountains. And way over here we are. Getting close, because tomorrow and Saturday, this whole weekend, it's supposed to have gale force winds. It's crazy. It's like the calm right before the storm. We were trying to sneak in here for it, but it's a little too calm. I almost want a little bit more. I think I've been using my Fowlies a lot. Check this out. Woo! That'll be a nice splash of water someday soon. This looks fine though, but it's getting there. And we're finally sailing. Oh my goodness, there's finally a little bit of enough wind. And this is us. I was sticking my head over the edge here, just listening to the sound. So peaceful. So nice to have the sails up and the wind just coming through. It's like the first moment I've been able to be more at peace. It's usually a rush. Usually fight the storm, fight through it, fight to get there in time before something else hits. Which is a little bit of that right now. But we're going fast enough, and even if we go a bit slower, we'll get there before sunset. The important part of sunset with this one I'm fighting against is there are a bunch of rocks all around, which we cool to see all the breaking waves on it. These are decent sized swells. No, they're not. This is calmer than the Juan de Fuca Straits in Washington, first day. This here is one of my favorite spots to be on the boat. I can look out and see wherever we're going and all the waves and everything, and I have the support of the mast right behind me. So I can lean up against it, and I put my hand off and on these guys here, and if I need to fall off to the side, whoa, I got that. So I feel really stable here. So this middle sail, like I was saying, is tan bark material. It's like the toughest sail material out there. And right here you can see there's a difference in the stitching color because there's a massive rip there. The stitches came out. So the sail didn't rip itself, but the stitches are disintegrating. So we patched it. Very nice guy. Oh man, it looks so blue. Okay. That is so blue. I wish my favorite color was blue. See all the mountains. Rocks over there. Big one, big lighthouse. Just a full panoramic view of everything. It's like often you're in the trees, you're in the valleys when you're driving, right? But here you can see everything. Squeak, 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 squeak. So today's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And 2 days ago I was shadowing dentists because I'm applying to dental school. So that's one of the requirements, and it's good to see what they do, of course. But I was chatting with the ladies there, and they're joking about, oh, you're going to be sailing on Thanksgiving. What are you going to have? Peanut butter and jelly? Thanksgiving? And they were laughing. And I was like, nah, that's not going to happen. My wife got some stuff, like cranberry sauce, like simple stuff, like pre-made stuff. It'll be a good dinner. But they didn't know, what I didn't know, is that my wife would be sick. So, peanut butter and jelly it is. Cheers. This is not sad. It is delicious. And it's energy, and I need energy. So, that's what counts. So, here's to you, Thanksgiving, and people at one of the Coos Bay dental offices. Cheers. There's our rocks. Don't hit the rocks, guys. Don't hit them.
Ooh, some major rocks are passing.
That's the round rock?
That's Round Rock.
West
There's
Sail
Steamboat
32
Rock.
Rock?
West Sail 32's rock.
They do rock.
And we're rocking right now.
West Sail
Rocky
32.
Rock Rock.
Slalom course. Oh, it's like one of those racing things.
We are sailing into harbor right next to this rock. It's kind of surreal.
Oh, that rock is getting really close.
Making you nervous?
A little bit nervous. Oh, we're starting to go real faster.
He's using his leg for everything right now. This is how you sail, people. That rock is right there. It's like you could reach out and touch it almost.
Hot dang.
Hot diggity dang, dog. Hot diggity dang, dog. What do you think, Tars? What do you think, buddy? Scary rock?
That's a little scary of a rock.
It's a little scary of a rock. And there's
I don't
Marina.
understand today. So glad. Oh, thank you, Jesus. This is kind of cool.
This is kind of cool. We are passing a rocky rock. Starting to lose our wind as we go into harbor. Passing a lovely buoy with seals on it. Charlie, say hi to your friends. Say hi to your friends. Crescent City was the first time we saw other cruisers, and we were delighted to meet fellow sailors.
We enjoyed Crescent City for a few days while watching for a better weather window.
This is so surreal.
Actually, it is.
Oh my goodness.
You walk on a beach?
An actual beach? What is this? Or just, oh my goodness, this is so strange. Welcome to California, everybody.
I can tell we're in California. Very much so.
Silly boy. And a very low tide. Look how beautiful though. We like can't believe that there are sailboats here. It's like a marina with actual sailboats. With an actual beach. What is this? This is California. Too true.
Ah, she's making the good ones. She's making the sauna in here. Here we are. We made it to harbor. Everything's safe. Through those rocks. We went for a walk on the beach, and it was wonderful. And lots of things to be thankful for. We'll
Including
get there.
being in California.
Including being in California, where this beach is, and this weird thing just happened a second ago. I just heard a bunch of rush of water underneath our boat. I went out, and there's just current and eddies and stuff moving like crazy all around. And it lasted for like 30 seconds, and it's all calm water again. And we're in the marina, which is like triply protected from like all these jetties of jetties from the ocean. Might have been a massive wave or something, but who knows? But what's fun is that we're here. It's Thanksgiving, and we are able to not just have peanut butter and jellies for a Thanksgiving meal. I made a little table, a little do-it-yourself table. There's even pendulum for when we're on, and that's actually probably what the design will be when we actually make a table. And we probably actually could reuse this wood because this is the same size of what we need. This looks actually really nice.
Which is great.
So, because we were going to make a wall for inside the bathroom, but anyway, that's details. But we got a table. Lindsay's made mashed potatoes. She's mashing and smashing.
I'm smashing, but I'm just realizing a lot of water stuck in them, so these are going to be running potatoes. Bad job.
Not a bad job. Hey, there's milk, there's butter, there's potatoes. What else could you ask for? They taste yummy. We got salad and rolls and Big Franks. I'm the only one who can eat those, so yeah. And we got cranberry sauce, and it is a Thanksgiving. This is a mixture of our families'
Traditions.
a bit.
Minus some of them.
Minus.
Don't look at my horrible potatoes. I'm really embarrassed.
Oh
I
no.
got all the water out. I think it got trapped in the lid because the lid's so wide. Thick.
Oh.
I didn't know I didn't get it all out.
Got to have a Thanksgiving feast. I'm proud of myself for the table. It's just. Yeah.
A little bit late. When the weather finally improved, we headed south once again on a day of bigger waves that actually scared off the other cruisers. So I guess we aren't fair weather sailors after all. This is so cool. We just saw humpback whales.
It's probably 200 feet away from us.
So cool. Pretty dang close.
There it is.
There
There's
it
a squirt.
is. You see it? Oh, there goes a tail. Is that your first whale sighting, Danny?
Well, this trip, I've seen whales before, don't worry.
You know.
Not that close, though. I think that's the closest I've ever been to a whale.
So cool.
That's pretty epic.
There's a rainbow.
Lindsay loves
There's a
it.
Danny at the tiller.
And where's the Lindsay lady?
She's right here.
Right on the knee. So we are about a little over 2 hours into our trip from Crescent City to. It turns out it's going to be Eureka. We're not going to stop in Trinidad because we're going so slow. So be it. Lindsay is a sleepy woman. There is a beautiful sky and a rainbow you can kind of see right in the middle there. And we're able to have enough wind for the monitor wind vane. It's lovely. Onward we go. Into the hours of not much happening. Whoa.
By whales, you
Don't
guys.
think that we're a whale. Don't bump into us. Don't play.
Don't come play. Yeah.
All around us.
So cool.
Wow. Oh,
Whoa.
it's got its fin. was so classic. Oh!
There's his oh, such a beautiful tail flip.
Okay, Charlie, come on. Come here. Charlie, you want to go potty? Come on, let's go potty. Boy, go potty. You can go potty? You can do it for the camera? No, it is not a seat. Go there. Go. Come on, go potty. Be okay. Please not our bed. Again.
So we're standing downwind mostly, and at this point, and it's sunset now, and we'll be on the water for another 12 hours at least, probably more like 13 to 14. So here's the sun. And sails, trying to stay full. Only halfway succeeding most of the time. It's been a beautiful day. We've seen lots of whales, and there's been some showers and some rain. It's nice and cold, but pretty good. Charlie's over here complaining bitterly that I have not let him back down below, but I want him to go potty first. Right, Charlie? You go potty? He says, I'll try, Mom. I'll try. We've had pretty much 10-foot swell all day with not much wind chop at all. Sometimes the waves are a little, just it looks extra choppy or whatever, but not bad at all. It's been pretty pleasant. Every time we get up to the top of one of the big ones, it's like you can see forever. It's really such a great viewpoint until you get to the bottom of the trough. It rained, can you tell? We're also just trying to keep sail in our jib and failing miserably. It's okay, we're gonna dive in a moment and that will help, hopefully. You know, I'm really looking forward to being warm with regular weather patterns where we don't have to wear all this stuff all the time. That'll be a wonderful day, whenever that day arrives. That's okay. What's up, love? Yeah, I'm talking to the GoPro. Until then, I have wet feet, cold wet hands, and a sniffle. Welcome to sailing, folks. Yeah, that's funny. He's got so much energy right now, he doesn't even care. Oh, titty pop.